we start off, we're gonna let you put the spelling of your name out and pronounce it for people that don't know, because it's spelled a slick kind of way. So, you know, tell people how do you pronounce your name.
Yeah, so my nickname is pronounced Skwynts. Like your eyes are real squinted, like you smoke too much weed or something. And it's spelled Skwynts. I did that because I didn't like my nickname. Some assholes thought I looked like Skwynts off from Sandlot, which, you know, I don't, obviously. I have blonde hair and I don't wear glasses. So I wanted to do it differently because I was trying to be a graffiti artist at that time, and I wanted to spell it with no vowels so people would be guessing on it. I never knew people were going to pronounce it Skywinds or whatever the fuck. And whatever, I don't even care. I hate that. It's my nickname. It's stuck with me. Sometimes when I get too drunk, I have one eye closed and one barely open, so that fits me. I used to hit the block and get everybody squinted, so I mean that it just fits me. It is what it is.
Okay, if you had to say what, like, your musical style, how would you say that your musical style is?
My musical style is it's kind of a mix of everything. Like I really just kind of flow with how the beat takes me. You know, I don't stick to one style. I'm very versatile. Right now I'm mixing a lot of country music in with like hip hop. I don't really listen to the pop shit, but I do have a song on my album called Shooting Stars where it's a very techno pop type beat with a country hook and like hip hop in between. So I wouldn't say that's my style, but it fit for that song. So you know, I don't know, I have a lot of influences, and my influences and musically range from everything from Modest Mouse to Jason Aldean to Logic to Dr. Dre to, you know, everything that I listen to. If I feel the beat and I'm feeling their lyrics, and there has to be something behind the lyrics. That's how I feel about their music. So when I feel the music, I put my heart and soul into it. So I don't really have a style. I wish I could define that for you.
Speaking of heart and soul, you just laced the track here. So I want you to let everybody know where you at and what was the track that you just laced and who you laced it with, and tell us about the song.
Absolutely. The song that I just did is featuring Harvey Lee. I hit up Harvey and I wanted to do a track with him because, you know, I mean, Harvey was buzzing around here. He's still buzzing. You know, to this day, he's a legend. And I hit him up because I remember when I was younger, I wanted to do a track with him. So I finally got a chance to, you know, meet him and go through all that. And I hit him with the fact that I wanted to do a song about kids, like being a father. You know, I'm a single father, and it kind of really touched down with him. So we did a song called Like Daddy. That's coming. You got to buy the album to get that. That one ain't gonna leak. But the album's coming soon. So.
Okay, that's what's up. So I see this cover behind you. Is this cover off the album or a single? What is this cover?
Yeah, this is kind of like this is kind of the first single of my album coming. You know, I did a song with Jelly Roll. Obviously, if you don't know who it is, you should look it up. But he's one of my idols too, you know. So I did a song with him called Straight Shots, and this is like really one of them that I leaked. You know, I was gonna quit rapping. I went through a real hard time in my life, and I was gonna quit rapping. And then I got some opportunity to do a couple songs with some people that, you know, I've always wanted to work with. For example, Bravo Gator. If you got my mixtape that's floating around right now, I added those 2 songs on it to kind of create a buzz for this album. You know, so I have Bravo Gator on it. Shout out to him. He's a real ass dude. I mean, that dude is cool as fuck. Jelly, he's a cool ass dude. Matter of fact, we're opening up for Jelly Roll and Little White come May 22nd at Fahrenheit Lounge right here in Lansing, Michigan. And you know, I mean, we sent him the track. He fucking loved it, and we banged it out. You know, and it's a club type beat. You know, it's a great track.
Okay, so I see you got Bad Influence on your hat. What is that reference to what is Bad Influence?
Bad Influence is the team or the label I'm with. You know, shout out to my whole team. You know, we rep that Bad Influence. It's kind of basically a movement. You know, a bunch of people that have been doing this came together, and we decided to move as a group, as one. You know, to kind of help further everybody in their line of work. I mean, this is a business. You know, you can't really do it by yourself. You know, everybody says I did it all by myself. But realistically, you can't do it by yourself. You have to have a team behind you. You have to have people to help you. Like, for example, if you start slipping and you're falling, say your homeboy on the team just dropped a hot-ass song. Now, the next thing you know, you're in the lab making a hot-ass song. You pick people up when they fall down. And this is my team, you know. You can see it on the back, Skwynts, Bad Influence, rep it to the death. You know, even if I'm not with the label 5 years from now, I'm still repping Bad Influence. Shout out to my homie JR, president. That's my dad, one of the realest dudes I ever met in my life.
So I hear you guys are gearing up. You're getting your merch together. So, you know, what could we be expecting on a merchandise level?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna probably go fucking crazy. For sure, shirts. You know. I'm gonna get more of my mixtapes pressed up because I'm like down to like 10, I believe. You know, posters. I'm thinking koozie cups and shit because I'm a fucking drinker. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie. My man over here told me, drink the Red Bull, don't drink the beer, but fuck that. Realistically, in the background, I'm fucking drinking.
So who's that over here told you that? Who we got in the studio with you?
My homeboy, one of my closest friends, Wizza. You know, if you don't know Wizza, you need to get up on that dude. He's got a single out right now called Party Up. Just fucking Google it. You'll find it. 99 cents to buy it. You know, free download bullshit where we come from. I've been doing this for years. I mean, I think I met up with him in 2006 probably, and that was the first time we met. But then we met up later around 2007, 2008, real close. Like, it was winter time. And then we just kind of connected, and we've been doing it ever since. Matter of fact, realistically, I didn't have shit. I was just a freestyle artist. I just rapped off the top of my head. He had the microphones and Heat Productions, him and his brother, they made beats and shit. So I told him, I said, look, man, you bring that microphone to my place and you bring me some beats, I won't quit until we make it. You know what I mean? Now, I haven't made it yet, but goddamn it, we haven't fucking slowed down. I can tell you that much. Fuck knocking on the door, we're kicking it in this year.
Okay. I gotta give props to you because, you know, I see you actually like invest, you know, put time and money and resource into your craft. I guess if you can tell up and coming artists or artists that's already doing it, like how important it is to invest in yourself.
Well, you know, it's funny. I was just talking about this with somebody earlier. Like, everybody wants to spam their music or get a free download with all the tags in it and shit like that, you know. Click 99 fucking people on it and put it out there, jam music down your fucking throat. If you make great music and you invest time and money into your craft, you don't have to jam that shit down people's throat. You know, it pisses me off when I get tagged in something. Now I have fucking 83 fucking notifications in 2 minutes. Like, it's bullshit. You guys can fuck off with that. But realistically, invest your time and money into it. If you're serious about something, you're serious about it. Don't be a pussy about it. Take your last $100 and fucking invest it into you, because if you don't invest in yourself, it's not going to pay off. It doesn't matter. You can work as hard as you want. Matter of fact, I didn't invest in myself, and I've been hustling backwards for the last 9-10 years. Now, like I said, I'm not knocking on the door. I'm kicking the fucking door in, because I'll go full force. I'll spend my last $10 on a beat or fucking just to talk to somebody that I need to. Maybe you meet somebody and they doing something, buy them a fucking drink. You know what I mean? Get into that conversation with them. Do what you got to do. Invest in yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to be successful.
Okay, you just said, you know, you've been putting in work and, you know, maturing for 9 to 10 years, and you're starting to, like, really getting your niche and figure it out. Let the people know how long you, you know, been doing it, so they know it's not overnight. You know, you've been putting in that work.
Absolutely, man. The first album I ever recorded, man, shout out to my fucking dude Cheshire. You know, we came up with this idea. He was making beats and stuff off Fruity Loops 2. That's how old I am, fuckers. Fruity Loops 2. Now, we didn't have a microphone or anything. We had a computer microphone. It was broken, and we used I don't know what, a sock and something else. We wrapped it around it, and we had a 3-day trial for the recording program. We knocked that bitch out in three days. It was called Mysterious Underland. I pressed it up myself, got all the stickers for the album and shit. But we dropped that shit my senior year, and that was 2004. I'm damn near 30 years old, so that's 11 years ago was when I did my first recording of my albums. And I still remember some of that shit right now, like, all I need is a bag of weed and a 42 provide vaccine. All I need is some lines of coke, but my pocket's empty and I'm broke. All I need is see, like,
hey, they got a nice little melody to it.
It was catchy, you know. But I've been doing it for a long time, and like I said, I was doing it backwards. No longer, you know. No more free shit.
No more knocking at the door, right?
Kick that motherfucker in.
So where does Skwynts see itself, or like to see itself in 3 years?
You never know where you're going to be. Something could happen. But where I personally want to be and where I see myself is very successful. You know, independently on this, I don't really need to, I don't want to sign to a big label or anything. You know, they'd have to pay me a ridiculous amount, and they don't do that anymore, you know. So probably on tour, you know, on tour, have both of my houses paid off, probably have a little nicer vehicles, and, you know, just doing the merch game and everything on my own, just kind of moving forward. Hopefully another album for you guys, because you deserve it.
Who are some artists that you would like to work with, that you haven't worked with?
I really like to work with Crazy Bone. I'm not even kidding. Like, I grew up listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I mean, I don't rap fast. You know, I can rap fast, but I don't. It's not my. That's not my style. You know, but the way he raps and the way he harmonizes, it's just delightful. It makes me feel good. You know, there's a lot of artists out there, pretty much anybody on Strange Music, because just somebody that grinds hard. You know what I mean? As long as you're sincere and you do good, and there's a lot of artists. I mean, I'll work with just about anybody. I guess that's kind of a loaded question. So,
okay. We're going to get the websites and like all your social sites information, and so if you know, just load it up.
Absolutely. If you can find me on Facebook. It's Facebook /SKWYNTS. Then you have to spell the bullshit out. DOTCOM. You can just go to www.skwynts.com. You can find me on Instagram @SKWYNTS. I don't know. Twitter. I think Twitter's @Skwynts. Is Twitter the same thing?
Probably.
I don't know. I don't Pinterest or anything, so you're not gonna catch me on Pinterest. Yeah, I mean, just Google me.
Okay. Anything else that you would like to add, or you know, that we didn't touch on that you might, you know, want fans or people?
Yeah, absolutely. Hit me up. Like, if you have any more questions or anything, just get at me somehow. You know, you can even email me. That's skwynts@gmail.com. Email me. Hit me up with questions. You know, if there's something you want to see me do, blah, 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 blah. I got some banging ass shows coming out, which upcoming soon. May 22nd is going to be the Jelly Roll Little White show. And then May 31st is going to be E40 and Stevie Stone. And then hopefully real soon, I'm just putting the finishing touches up on my album. I'm praying by the beginning of summer you guys get this long coming album that you've been waiting years for, and I salute to all my fans and supporters. All of you guys, I love you to death. You guys are the motherfucking reason why I do this.
Okay, just to make sure, I'm not sure we said it, the name of the album.
Oh, yeah, nobody really knows what it is. The name of the album is called Break the Silence, because like I said just a few minutes ago, I'm not knocking on the door no more. I'm kicking that motherfucker in, and I'm breaking the silence throughout the whole thing. Some of y'all might have heard Break the Silence before, and yes, it's finally going to be on an album. So let's do this. Bad Influence, Skwynts.com. I love y'all.